not quite, not gonna be first chair today, but we'll make it up there bright and early and get a few nice laps in. Definitely a day you need your poles out here. Not too It's a little bit rough underneath the surface here, but it's nice and soft on top. That wasn't too bogus of a filming job. Hopefully that was be able to see what's going on. This is all looking like it's open, so I don't know, we'll go see how far we can go before we get stuck. I guess it's not terribly steep, but I've had enough of the cat track already. Do this again. So if you're new here, if you're new to my ski videos, some days I'll come out and I'll really focus on you. I'll really focus on the camera, and I won't really
I won't really focus on myself and having a good time, you know what I mean? Because I'm focused on you guys and what you guys are seeing. Today, since I'm out here alone and it's a powder day, I mean, obviously I know I'm gonna have more powder days. This is not gonna be the last one, but I'm excited. I gave you guys a little bit of a taste on that run. You got to see a little bit of the flavor of what's out there today. Now I would like to take a run for myself. That means putting you guys away. I know what you're thinking. You're like, Caleb, you didn't even focus on us that last run. You just had the camera going. You didn't even care what we were looking at. True, but nonetheless, you get a taste for what the mountain is like. It is probably, I don't know, it's different in different spots. It's hard to tell what might be a pile of man-made snow and, you know, what's like. I would say there's easily probably 6 inches of fresh snow on top. That's nice and light and soft. And then below that is leftover stuff from the last storm, some man-made stuff and whatever else. But overall, it's just a really fun day. I say that every time I come out. I say it's a fun day, but it's a really fun day. And I just want to enjoy a couple of runs here this morning while the snow's still good. Would you guys believe me? Would you believe me if I told you I did all this? I did it by myself. There's some really sick spots where if you had somebody to get a clip for you, you could do a little drop off a rock. You know, some rock drops here. Yeah, there's a lot more snow in it when I did it. It's pretty well cut up now. I don't think I'll be doing this trail again today. And actually, I busted you guys back out because I was going to take you down the backside that I've actually yet to go down. Alright, so yeah, I haven't been down this way at all yet. I don't really know what we'll see down here. Some soft on the edge of the trail. Looks like they just had a rope up here, actually. Rope's down. Okay, so this wasn't groomed up either. This is all a thin cover. Cool, this is actually a fun run. I'm glad I decided to come down here. Probably hit this one again without you guys in my hand. Use my poles out here, get some pole plants in. Yeah, there's some fun little festive side pieces on this if you scout them out right. Wow, holy smokes. So basically they just kind of said, heck it, we're opening, and this whole back side's open. I mean, it's a thin cover, but it's covered. So let's head towards downspout, I guess. I don't know, just so we can head towards something we haven't seen yet, because I don't want that to take us right back to that cat track we had been on before. Yeah, oh, this is still super fun out here, super soft. And actually I haven't hit, you know, sometimes there's that layer of ice underneath the soft snow, but I haven't hit any jagged areas yet where you go, oh smokes, it's a bush here, but no ice, so that's cool. This is a lot of fun though. Definitely coming back over to this playful little hot dog run here.
here, so let's hop right on and take it back up. That was a fun lap. Let's do that again. I enjoyed it. Yeah, I've yet to be up this chair. It's my first time over here to this part of the mountain. So everyone keeps asking me, they're like, oh, Caleb, like what would you compare this to in terms of size, in terms of a mountain you've skied in New Hampshire? And I guess, even though it's been a really long time since I've been there, it's hard for me to really say. It's been such a long time, but I guess I would say maybe Bretton Woods is similar. I don't know, this is big. It's a big resort. It actually reminds me the most of, what am I gonna say? It actually reminds me a little bit of Sunday River in terms of size, being a really big mountain and having multiple peaks. So, you know, I mean, I don't know. It's big. It feels big, and I'm just barely getting to explore it now. But yeah, it definitely feels big. Yeah, look how much fun these guys are having out here on this slope. This is just pure fun out here. Nice pole plants, nice hot dogging, you know. Some good times on this terrain. It's sick, really. I'm glad this is all open, and I'm glad I decided to make my way over here too, because I probably would have stuck to those front few runs, but I was like, they're all getting chewed up, and I'll take an easy run down the back here and show you guys what's going on camera. Lo and behold, we got buckets more terrain to explore, and yeah, it's all cut up. We're not getting first tracks, but snow's still soft, you know. We got some prime hot dog material out here, and yeah, let's get out there and rip it up. A little bit socked in up here in the clouds, but there you have it. You can see all the way down to the resort. Not a bad view from up here. Sure, it's great on a clear day. This trail here in front of me doesn't seem too bad, but let's just see where everybody's heading to and see what else is down the way before we make any strong commitments here. Doesn't seem too crazy as far as coverage. Not super icy. Definitely some scraping going on here, but not crazy. And I definitely took the long way down and around here. But look at this little narrow cut through over here too. I'm just narrating to you guys what's going on. It's getting to that point of the day where that rush of gotta get those turns in is kind of gone. I'm tempted to go back there, guys. It's got my name on it, expert, but I don't know if it's also got my middle name, Caution. Let's just keep going around this way. We can take the chair back up and hit a couple laps just for me, but this is something, you know, since we're halfway through and I got you guys with me, I'll just let you guys finish this out. See what there is to see out here. A little softer on the edge here. But yeah, this is definitely the long way around and probably back to where I came from. This will probably get me back over to that front, get me back to that front chair where we started.
But we'll see if we can cut back over to the backside chair there and do a couple more laps on that. No, this is definitely the scenic trail here. This is where all the views are for sure. Plenty to see. Big whale back here. No, for sure, this is the long way around with all the views. If it was a clear day, I'm sure it would be even better views, but you can see pretty far out, pretty good distance here. All right, here we are, back to where we started here. There you have it, guys. Little day here at Sugarbush. Pretty sweet day. It's only noontime now. I might come back this afternoon. I don't know. But I'm getting kind of hungry, and I was thinking about like, do I want to? I get an employee discount. I could go in and get some food, but I don't know. It's still lodge food, even at a discount. It's nothing. It's nothing particularly great. At some point, I'm sure we'll eat it. I'll do a review on it, but since we left the mountain, I was going to go grocery shopping before I went home. The mountain is like in between the grocery store and home, so I figured rather than doing any backtracking, I'd go grocery shopping and then go home. I just stopped over there at that Mobile, which is also like a deli sort of place, and I just looked. I was like, quick glance at the menu. What do they have? It wasn't my first time in there, actually. I'd actually been in there before, glanced at the menu, and I was like, oh, cheeseburgers. Like, it's like one of the top things on the menu is cheeseburger. And so I'm like, oh, so that must be like a common thing. People must come in and get a cheeseburger. You guys know me. I love my McDonald's. I get McDonald's after I go skiing almost every time. This is probably no substitute for McDonald's. I think it's real. I think he just made the patty just while I was there. He goes, when I order the burger, he goes, let me just make sure we still have enough to make a patty. And he goes back and pulls a little Tupperware ground beef out of the fridge, and he goes, yep, I got enough for one. And I said, all right, I appreciate it. And so anyway, so it doesn't necessarily seem like they do a lot of burgers, definitely, or maybe they do a lot, and maybe they ran out. I don't know. It's hard to tell, but the bun feels good right away in my hand. It's a nice thick patty the guy made. Let's try and move some of my hair away from the eating surface, away from my mouth. It's a decent enough burger. However, it did cost me $8, I think, $8 and some change. I would say I'm happy with this because it's a real beef patty. This is as good as a burger as I could make myself. You know, like, obviously there's ways to turn it up. Higher quality bun. Not that this is low quality, but, you know, you can... I'm saying if I were to make one myself, I could zhuzh it up more. But in terms of if I just make a regular burger, a non-smash burger, this is about as good as I could make it. I know I said I was going back to the apartment, which I did. I did have to go put my groceries away. But I put my groceries away, and I said, you know what? If I leave the house now, I'd still get 2 more hours of skiing today. I don't know if I'll ski for 2 more hours. Fact of the matter is, 2 hours of skiing is on the table. It was pretty hard to turn it down, so I came up here and got Gonna get a little more skiing in before the day's over. And then we'll go home and cook some dinner. I bought some stuff I want to make for dinner tonight, so we'll show you guys some of that a little later. But yeah, I'm just gonna head out. You know, the sun's heading down. I wanted to share with you the fact that I put my groceries away and then decide to come out and go skiing again. But since, you know, you guys already saw me out here today, we got the glory of it. I'm just gonna go out. I'm not gonna bring the camera. I'm just gonna go out and take a couple of runs for fun. For myself, and we'll catch up with you guys a little bit later. But yeah, pretty cool stuff, right? These potatoes came out perfect. Woo, hot, hot. A little crispy on the outside, soft on the inside. Steak is steak. Pretty happy with these potatoes, really.